Hello guys, welcome to this YouTube channel called the Safe Bet Predictions, and today we are going to have a few games from the top 5 leagues right now. And the purpose for this channel is to help you minimize risks when it comes to football and soccer betting. So this is what you're going to do. We're going to type SofaScore. SofaScore. Let's have a look. And then you're going to search teams from the Premier League, the Serie A, La Liga, Bundesliga, and League One. The reason why I chose those teams in those 5 leagues is because it's very rare to find match fixing in these 5 leagues, because a lot is at stake when a team loses as compared to the smaller leagues, which you find that staking is match fixing is very common. So before we go to SofaScore, here's SofaScore. For those people who don't know, SofaScore is an app, is a website where you can analyze your matches, and it's really good. It's a good tool to analyze games. So we're going to go to this other site called whoscore.com. This is one of the apps that I use to look at matches on the weekend, and it's really helpful because you'll find that there are stakers out there who've already analyzed some games for the weekend. So we're going to start with the Premier League, and let's have a look. We'll click on the Premier League. The site I'm going to repeat is called the whoscore.com. So here we are on the Premier League. So the Premier League is going to start for the season 2021-2022 on Friday, and we're going to have Brentford playing Arsenal, the first game starting. So you'll click on the preview so that you can see what the analysts have chose for this game. So Brentford will be at home, and then you're going to have Arsenal. So looking at the lineups here, I can see Arsenal are going to have a very good starting 11, and we don't really know much about Brentford, but we know that teams in the Premier League are good in quality, and some have really strengthened, and it's really going to help them. So the analysts here are saying that Brentford and Arsenal is going to be a draw of 2-2. And when I look at these matches, even sometimes go here, you'll find that there are other analysts, clients who've already predicted their correct scores. You'll find that this one is saying Arsenal 3, Brentford 1. Another one is saying Brentford 1, Arsenal 0. And then you'll find Arsenal 2, Brentford 1. You'll find all these statistics. So for me, I'm going to choose, when I'm betting, I'll have an option of win, either half, draw no bet, and over 1.5. So when I'm selecting for Arsenal, I'm going to open a local betting site here in Kenya. It's called Olibets. I'm going to open this because that's where I have staked a bit of money, deposited a bit of money. So we're going to do this together. So this is going to be like a rollover for the top 5 leagues. I'm going to include games from the Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, Bundesliga, and forget about the losses. Yeah, betting is prediction. So if there's no guarantee, you're predicting. That's why it's called predictions. Okay, so you're predicting. It's not sure, but we're going to try as much as possible to minimize our risks. I've been betting for more than 8 years, and I've learned a few things. So I'm going to share you what I've learned together with you guys. So we're going to go to the Premier League. We're going to scroll down to England, and then we're going to go to Premier League. Premier League, yes, Premier League. Okay, on Friday we're going to have Arsenal. So let's go with over 1.5. Let's go with over 1.5. I'm going to give you different options, but I think both teams are going to score. So Arsenal over 1.5. Okay. Yeah. So we'll go back to SofaScore, and they're going to have a look at another game. So we're going to have Manchester United versus Leeds. Let's click on the preview and see what the stakers are saying. The analysts, sorry. So Manchester United, they're also going to have a strong squad, but not the full squad, because someone like Cavani, we're not sure if he's going to play. He's not been training. They don't have number of players, but I think this is a strong team. On this game, they're saying Man United are going to win 2-1 against Leeds. So I also think the same, because Man United are really strengthened, and I think they're going to do a good job this season. And as compared to Leeds, who have drawn and lost a few games during their preseason campaign, I think they lost twice against Ajax. Let's see. Leeds, yes, they played Ajax and they lost 3-1, and they lost also 4-0 against Ajax. And I think they've lost against Fleetwood and drawn against Blackburn. But you can see Man United, they won 4-0 against Everton, which was a strong Everton. So this is going to be a win for Manchester United. But because now this is preseason and the teams have not been training for long, I think we're going to have a few goals. So we're also going to go with over 1.5. Remember, we are trying to minimize the risks that are involved with betting. So instead of going with a straight win for Manchester United, let's just go with over 1.5. Okay. So we're going to go to another game, another Premier League game. And this time we're going to have, let's go with Chelsea against Crystal Palace. Chelsea have also strengthened. I think they're going to have Lukaku, but they have not officially announced him yet. So I'm very sure he's not going to feature on this Saturday's game. But as you know, Chelsea is strong, and I'm not sure about Crystal Palace and Vieira being a young coach and new to the Premier League. We're not sure how they're going to play, but I believe Chelsea are going to win. But as I said, this week, because the teams have not been training very well for a very long time, I think the defenders are going to have a hard time defending. And as you can see, stats from the other leagues have predicted that on the very first weeks of the Premier League, you'll find that teams are scoring highly because there's confusion of the defenders. So I'm going to go for another over 1.5 Chelsea Crystal Palace. So maybe both teams to score. Maybe. But I think that's a very, very nice pick. So after that, you're going to go to another team. That's going to be Liverpool. As you've noticed, I'm selecting the top teams because I trust in the top teams, because they have much to lose as compared to the other teams. They're motivated to hit the ground running. So let's see what the analyzers have predicted for Liverpool. As you remember, Norwich have been promoted back to the Premier League, but they haven't had maybe they've had a maybe not so good transfer window, because I'm not sure if they've really recruited strong. But Liverpool, they have Van Dijk back and Gomez, and I think they're going to go back to their form, which got them the Premier League. So this is a straight win for Liverpool, but we're also going to go for over 1.5. Over 1.5. So let's go Liverpool versus Norwich. We go for another over 1.5. Okay. Yeah. So back again. I think we'll have one more match, which is Tottenham against Man City. And this is a straight win for Man City because Man City are strong and I believe they are still going to win the league this season. So maybe I think some of their players are back in training and then they're not going to have a weak team which was there before. So they're predicting 1-1 score, but I think this is going to be more than one goal. So I'll predict also over 1.5. It's going to be on Sunday, the last match, game week 1, and I'm going to go with over 1.5. So we have an average bet of 2.78. So if you want to stake on Premier League alone, you can do that. You can stake high, but this is close to sure, but there's nothing like sure bet. They are only predictions and you only predict. Okay, so that is it. I'm going to add more teams on top of the predictions for the Premier League. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel, and that's the best way to support us.